No, not made for kids, nope. There we go, alright. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. Now, we will not be playing Retribution Paladin. We are saved in both Ruby Sanctum and ICC, so not much left to do besides log and alt. And as of now, I am not quite sure what to log just yet. I am sure that I'm gonna go ahead and remove this though, or like actually apply it, and that'll be a bit better, a bit smoother that way. Thank you, NVIDIA. Ah, hold up. Gotta get the afterburner on as well. There we go. There's a better fan control schematic. You know, like if your PC isn't having the best fans, you can really do... You can actually like just fix that yourself with software. It's amazing. But for today, Collins is in the chat. What's up? We'll be heading towards the ICC. We can lower this a little bit. Have it like that. And yeah, that should be fine. Okay, so emote sounds. What the heck is this? Is this why I couldn't hear trains before? Let's take a look. Oh my. That's nice. Let's keep that off actually. Hey, we've got a lot of people in the chat. Sultan Alfarizi is in the chat saying hey. How are you doing, Sultan? And Rizlak doing a nice little wave. How are you doing, Rizlak? And Ladislav Prr is also in the chat. Hope you guys are having a wonderful evening, or night, or morning, depending on where you are situated currently. We'll be having a good time here for sure. I'm unsure what I have to play tonight. As you can see, the officers have invited a lot of people, and right now they are just puzzling one by one. Who are we gonna have play what? And it's quite a tricky puzzle, right? Because it is Tuesday, it is the last day before the raid reset. A lot of people are saved, so they'll need a little bit of time. Now it is something like, I don't know what the degrees is, but it's really cold. And yeah, Collins, the plan for tonight is going to be Icecrown Citadel 25 Heroic. Yeah, hopefully we get to play something fun. Now we're probably not gonna have to play Mage, I can tell you guys that. Our Demonology Warlock is saved. There is a Resto Shaman. Let's take a look. What is Deline? I can't see. It doesn't show up on the grid for some inexplicable reason. It's all good though, it should be fine. But yeah, they're fixing the group together. Sultan Alfarizi says, try Frost Decay. Yeah, I don't see any kind of melee haste buff yet. That's a good one. Alright, let's ask for Frost Decay. Now we might have to go ahead and set up the UI if we do play Frost Decay. But it shouldn't be too hard. You have like few dots. We've been playing Unholy Death Knight a lot. Okay, they say that they will probably have the decay tank, which means that we cannot... yeah, we won't be able to play Frost Death Knight. Getting the Frost Death Knight in there is quite tricky, you know, because, yeah, the only unique buff that they do give is the melee haste, the 20% haste. Well, it's not unique, that's the thing. The only buff they give is the melee 20% haste. While it's a really good buff, other classes can also take it. For example, Enhancement Shaman or the Blood Death Knight tank can take a sub-spec into Frost, and then he should be fine on that regard as well. Now, I do think that we can probably get this closer right here. If that's too loud, let me know. I don't think it is. This looks a lot better than a moment ago. Shadow or Boomkin? Alright, so Shadow or Boomkin? What do you guys want? because they're giving me the option here. I'm not sure if either is saved. I don't think they are. I shouldn't probably just not eat on stream. Those are some delicious candies though, but you know. Yeah, let's put that away. We'll drink water instead. That's more, you know, it's a little bit more classy. I think it's better. So, Boomy easy, says Lior Zaken. Alright, let me ask him. Because they are, I mean, we could wait a little bit, but Boomy sounds fine to me as well. Yeah, they want Boomy. Lior wants Boomy. I want Boomy. Let's get it done. Let's go Boomy. Another definite plus about that is that my UI is set up, so I won't have to, like, you know, set anything up. Alright, let's go ahead and abandon this right quick. Now, the Boomkin. Let's take a look. Are we set up? Oh, beautiful, we are set up. Fairy Fire, we've got everything. Everything. Yep, looks fine. I'm excited for 50k Starfires, says Lior Zaken. Let's get him, man. Let's go ahead and move over to Ice Cream Citadel. We do have the flask. We have some potions, hopefully. Maybe not, probably not. I don't tend to use potions. A singular potion. Alright. That one will be used on the Lich King fight. If I remember. I might forget. Lower your image, we can see your whispers. Yeah, that's fine. I'll just pull this up a bit. Like, if I lower it, you can't see, like, the bear form. Trying to click on the camera screen is so tricky. But yeah. Hey, Nikolai Todorov, Aide Basse. How you doing, man? Hope that you're having a wonderful night. You know, in fact, let me make myself beautiful and presentable for you, Nikolai. And for the masses. That's a bit better. It's still a mess, but... Hey, Kamencho Marinov, thank you very much for your subscription. Yeah, thank you so much, guys. I really do appreciate all the support. We are on the up and up. And yeah, that's beautiful. I like seeing that. So yeah, they filled in a few of the spots, but it is quite tricky. Amir says hello there. Hey Amir, how you doing, man? Hope you're having yourself a wonderful night. And well, I got the rogue, I think. Maybe. I hope so. Poor guy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Where are you at, you rogue? I'm gonna heal you up. Get over here. The Druid ambulance is incoming. Oh, you're gonna gank me? Nope, I don't think so. Man, Night Elves, like, honestly... Oh, I let one die, but it's fine. By the way, I do have a little bit of an issue with the mouse. It's double-clicking quite often. Like, obviously, when I try to show you guys, it's not gonna happen. But right there, you see, like, I'm trying to move the mouse. And it becomes, like, a whole tricky situation. So, yeah. That will happen a little bit today. Sadly, I think it's in the hardware. I've tried all the software stuff. So I'm gonna have to just straight up replace my mouse. Which currently, you know, I'm gonna need like a month for that. So yeah, I'll fix it. But for now, yeah, if you see some weird like camera movement or whatever, it's not my fault. But we'll handle it, I'm sure. I wish my Death Knight was in here. I could get some reputation. Just let them deal with it. We wouldn't get reputation anyway if they end up killing them. If they deal the majority of the damage, you do not get credit. And that's fair. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. Huh? Yeah. You see that double mouse click right there? Untargeting the mob? Now that's the main issue. It's untargeting bosses for me. So if I were to like try to click this thing a whole bunch. Oh, that's really not good. That's really not good. Alright, just line aside them. They're hitting the shield bash through the wall. Now that's fair. Let's go ahead and cyclone this. It will probably die to the ads, but... Yeah, it's the one that was rooted. They don't have range on this, so if you root them, they're just gonna keep spamming that like a sniper. Insane. Juan Diego Valdivia Blume says hello. How you doing, Juan? Hope you're having quite a wonderful day up there in... yeah, I would have to assume a Spanish country. And then I think about the sun. Not sure if it's correct, but that's what I think about. Spain and, you know, like Portugal, I think beaches. And parties. Oh, and salsa. Oh, nachos. Mmm, nachos. Oh no, Gook, you are low hubs. Crazy how I didn't get aggro with all of those nourishes. Heroic Throw gives a lot of aggro. So yeah, we're just getting started here, but yeah, it's all good. You know, it has to be done. Let's just get it out of the way, to be honest. How about some Life Bloom? We probably will get hit here. Hey, we got another subscriber. I'm Philly Games has just subscribed. Thank you so much, man. Really appreciate it. We are so close to like 1,000 subscribers, by the way. Like, we're like 93% of the way there. And when I think about it like that, it's gonna drive me insane. Like, you know, like every 10 subscribers is 1%. I can't help myself though, that's just how I'm gonna think about it. Percentages and numbers and math is usually Tim's department, but when I'm interested in something, oof, I can get real mathy up in here. Let's get some stars in here as well. No, you won't cast? No. Oh. You ain't gonna cast. Amir says the most wonderful thing about Root is that it will never be boring because you can be everything with it. Yup. You can be a spellcaster, you can be a tank or a kitty cat, you can be a tree. It's probably my least favorite thing about Root is Resto. Just personal, you know, preference. I don't like playing it so much, but it's good. Everything about that Root is good. All of the specs. It's all fun to play. It's great. Greetings from Serbia, from Benjamin Richman. Hallo, brate. How are you doing? Juan Diego Valdivia Blume says, you are correct, my friend. I'm assuming that was for the sun. Yeah, I could use some sun. You see how, like, I'm pale. I'm not white, I'm pale. Can Kaskin says, can you show me your stats? I have Boomy too, I don't know its caps. So, in order to show one of the caps, I'm gonna have to get some dots up in here. So that's what we'll do. Now, check my crit. Oh, sniped. That's what you get for playing a mage. Alright, so let's go back into this form. Now with the idol up, giving us 220 extra crit strike. Right now we have 74%. You need 45.2 or 0.6% crit rating for your Starfall or Starfire to always be a guaranteed crit if you have your Lunar up. Because you're gonna get like a stupid amount of crit when you have this up, 40%. So you add this 40% on top of all your other talents, and then you'll know the amount of crit you need to crit cap Starfire. Now once that is done, you're basically just looking at a bunch of spell power. You want a good amount of haste as well, but honestly I feel like I might have a little bit too much even. Leo Zakken says those ratcasts are so fast. Colin says, oh come on, I find the resto druids more fun than other healers. Like I said, it's just personal preference for me. I don't enjoy Holy Paladin either. I love resto shaman though. Yeah, we have someone from the Middle East saying hello. What's up, man? I can't read the text, but Yeah. What's up, man? How you doing? Rosenex says, what's the subscriber cap on Boomy? Let's find out. If you want to know what the subscriber cap is on Boomy, hit that subscribe button. I'll tell you at the end of the stream. Nikolov Todorov says, when will you join us with the DK on Enigma raids? I think I would like to go to the Enigma raids with like my strongest character possible. David Uy just subscribed. Thank you very much, man. But yeah, if I am joining an Enigma raid, I would like to bring like a strong character where I can, you know, even as a main tank, as a main tank or even as an off tank, you can get a lot of control in the raid. I'm not saying that you should take that control, but I am saying that you can take the reins and like lead a boss somewhere, right? Uzar David has just subscribed. The winged David has arrived. Thank you very much. Thank you so much for the subscription, man. What glyphs? Alright, so for Boomy, I use Glyph of Starfire, Glyph of Starfall, and Glyph of Moonfire. And the minor is just Unburdened Rebirth. I could probably get Glyph of Challenging Roar in here, that would be really good. And perhaps another glyph, I don't know, Thorns maybe. Lior Zaken says, looking at the Boomy's numbers and casting time makes me think, how is this not top DPS? Well, it's mainly the 4-set bonus not proccing before your next Starfire lands. Like in Ignite, it's like this, alright? Fireball, this is the boss. Fireball hits the boss. Then Ignite hits the boss, then next Fireball hits the boss. But with this set bonus, it's like Starfire, Starfire. There's no time for that 4-set bonus to proc the damage over time. Now, if you're looking at a burst phase, you can easily get 30k on a Boomkin. You can. Getting like an extra 3 or 4k from your dot in there, that would actually bring Boomkins like to such an insane level. But I can't find a way to make that work like that. Maybe I'd need less haste. Who knows? Strajo Band says, yo, do you have some primordial to sell? Or can you ask in your guild for that? I want to buy. I have 20 primordials to sell. Colin says, freaking Rosen with a cat. Ken Keskin says, Hunter is more enjoyable for me instead of Boomkin. I get that. Like, it's honestly just personal preference. I love Boomkin because it's quite simple. It feels rewarding. You have a ton of utility, like the innervates throughout the entire raid will be dropping them on healers. What the fuck is this? Spirit? Nandate. Okay, we got a disc here. And it's fine. Honestly, as a disco priest, if you can maintain your mana, you're doing your job, especially on the Lich King. So it's fine, he'll handle it for sure. I'm sure it's a skilled player too, so yeah. Everything looks fine. But yeah, I'll be dropping my innervates on healers throughout the run. You know, even if you're not killing a boss, if you're going from point A to point B or you're clearing some trash, you can just throw your innervate. They won't need to drink mana. The entire raid will be a bit faster. Silvermare says, dude, yesterday we spoke about acclamation talent, and today on my druid I've seen at least 3 DK tanks with acclamation. Seems like whole Warmane is watching your stream. Nah, it's not like that. Because, you know, like, you came up with the idea of using it, right? You, before even watching the stream. So there's more people that are gonna think like that. And honestly, when you read it, it sounds amazing. But in practicality, it's, yeah, it is what it is. Leo Zaken says, so what happens if we drop haste? I'm not quite sure. We're just about getting started here. We, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, Yeah, they're logging over some characters right now. We'll get started soon, guys. Like, hopefully in a short 15 minutes here. Enchants for the druids, for the balanced druid. It's quite simple. If you have engineering, you are gonna want that extra haste for the Starfire burst phase. Belt is just the belt buckle and the bomb, of course. Now I get Spirit whenever I can because Spirit will give us spell power. There are some Spirit scaling in here, as you can read, and you gain 30% of your Spirit as additional spell power. So 30% of 20 is like 6.2 or something. No, 6, it might be 6.6 indefinitely, that's quite demonic. But yeah, get some Spirit in there, just maximize out the spell power wherever you can. Spell power here, spell power there, 10 to all stats, spell power crit, spell power crit. It's just a bunch of spell power really. This poor Draenei is dead, but it's dead on an angle. Ouch, someone just yelled in my ear. Okay, let's see. Strajoband says, nice, I need 20. I wisp you when I come online to deal. Strajoband, I would like to take my business into the public. I think it's safer, you know. 20 primals, that's a lot of primals, so like let's talk numbers here. Now, I checked the auction house 3 days ago, and a primo was worth 800 gold. So I want 800 gold times 20, which is fast math. It's not happening. My brain is blank. I want a lot of money. Juan Diego Valdivia. Oh, I'm so sorry, dude. I missed your question. Let me scroll up a bit. Juan Diego Valdivia Blume, he says, one question. Arby, can you explain the utility of the tree talent on Boomy? Is it worth it or not? The tree talent. If you mean the treant, this is basically just damage. You could potentially, you could use them to soak a spirit on the Lich King wave. If you throw it right in there, they will absorb it and the spirit will be gone. As far as utility, you could put a necrotic on it or something, but no, they don't have utility really. It's just damage. You can pop them before the fight. I think it's better than the extra point in this basically. I was thinking like, hey, I can handle my threat, I can handle my range, I just want more damage. So I'm sorry for missing that question earlier, but it's no problem if you guys just ask me to scroll up a bit. I will scroll up and answer it. Mattia Kos says, hey man, will you buy anything after the gold squish? I hope that Strajoband buys 20 primos after the gold squish. Peter Gearcorelite. I'm so sorry, dude. Like, hold up. I'm gonna read it for 5 seconds, and I'm gonna give you the perfectest pronunciation that you have ever heard in your life. I'm gonna read it right now. Peter Grigorsky has a question. He says, where do you lose the point to add Force of Nature? So, like I said earlier, I do lose the point in Nature's Reach. I think it's a bit better to just have a bit more damage. Lior Zakken says, Boomy feels hard to gear up. I mean, yeah, this is hard. This is... Technically, you would want the cloth one. I've just never been able to get it, you know, to like accept the concept of like, okay, I'm gonna swap 10 crit for 10 haste or something like that. And I'm gonna take this item from a cloth user that actually needs it. So I just went with the Bracer, always. You got your regular tier 10, of course. Ruby Sanctum Cloak, it's hard to get. This is hard to get, this is hard to get, this is hard to get. Decently tough, hard. Don't get me started. So easy. So yeah, it's pretty tough to gear up a Boomkin. Amir says, I think the most rare talent in Enhancement Shaman in raids. I think the most rare talent is Enhancement Shaman in raids. Yeah, you don't see them often. We have a few of them in Asperity. I'll be joining their ranks. Hey, we have one right here, or... Yeah, she went to group 4. She might be swapping to Elemental, I don't know. But she has enhancement, so we have a few of them. Peter Giergorski says that pronunciation was perfect. Yes, I did it! I'm so happy. No, I'm glad that I got that right. Stryoban says, I have a good plan to farm from 3 to 6 AM. And in my opinion, this is time without farmers and all titanium will be mine. Well, guys, you heard him. If you want to farm titanium, you go there at 3 to 6 AM. Because apparently only Strajoband is farming there. Now, I'll tell you, Strajoband is an unholy death knight. He's about 6k gears. Enjoy getting stream sniped, bitch. Nah, it's a good idea to farm in the night though. When population is lowest, it's a good tactic. Hey, we have Judoman Grandster in the chat. How are you doing, Judoman? Hope you are having one wonderful evening or night or morning. Probably night, I'm assume. Collins and Rosen are having a little bit of a cat fight here. Let's get some boomkin action, yeah. Lucas, poor Luka. Luka Stojanovic, he was in the chat earlier. He was asking for some gold as well. He just wants some gold, guys, on the horde side. So, if you have like 50 gold to spare, you can mail it to Xyphion. That's XYPHION. And we can get him sorted out. Strajo bent. Now he's not gonna buy my primordials. No. I've shot myself in the foot yet again. It's actually, I do that quite often in my life. You'd be surprised. Tim out there right now. Yep. Colin said, we're chatting both here on Discord and in game. Well, that's fine by me. That's a lot of comments. Amir says, mate, make a guide for gold farming, because I'm a total noob in this matter. Same. Nah, I know a few ways, but yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking about it, for sure. But it's tough, you know, to give people... You can't just give a trick away. You can't just say, hey, whenever you have some EOF, buy primordials. Because you're not going to be in that situation. So you're gonna have to come up with something that everyone can use to get like a nice amount of money so that they can, you know, get their mount, get the second talent tree if that's what they want. Heck, buy some glyphs. Some of these glyphs are expensive. Hey, we got some cheers from the Arabian person, which name I will not be able to pronounce perfectionally. Professional right there. But yeah, thanks for the cheers, man. I appreciate it. Strajoman says, can a Death Knight be in top DPS with Mage, Warrior, Paladin and Boomy? Well, Boomy is not really a top DPS in general. They do have a few really good fights for them. But not with a Mage and a Warrior, no. When you think about it, like Mage and Warrior are S-class, right? And Force Decay would be around the same as a Retribution Paladin, like a A+, maybe an A. Like if they get really good RNG, they can crack that S tier, but that's gonna be tough for them, man. His name is Saravi. Oh. Okay, so that means... Okay, I'm trying to see like an S in there. We have 2 A's, so let me see. No, I can't even recognize 2 A's, I'm sorry. It's too tough for me. I cannot read Arabic. Let's beat this guy in jumping. Oh. We keep auto move on. No, okay. Let me turn off the auto move. Get my fat boomkin ass up there. Alright, the last one. Oh, no, I missed it. Hey, we have one of these exploded pets again. I think this happens when a hunter's pet gets killed by a Death Knight and then the Death Knight like corpse explodes it or something. Because this is what I got when I was corpse exploding people on the Juari streams. Kill the Lich King. Heck yeah, man, we're gonna go for it. Amir says his name is Abolf Azl. It's a name I have never seen in my life. Quite exquisite indeed. Luka Stojanovic says no problem, just skin mobs in Northrend. It's one way for sure, but like I said, that would once again include only skinners. Primordial farms would like only include high-end raiders that have nothing to spend their emblems on, right? You gotta find a way that includes everyone. And it can't be questing. Lior Zakken says, what takes so long to fill the raid up? It feels like it's taking forever today, I know. But they're almost done. It seems like you'll be swapping to something. Let's take a look. That's Unholy for sure. Got the Shadowmourne. And like the double click thing is getting pretty annoying, guys. I might have to like re-click something sometimes, but can't fix it right now. You know, you fix one problem and then you just get hit in the face with another problem. That's life. It's tough, but yeah. His name is Abolvazil Saraye. Ah. Oh, that's a really nice name, dude. And I would not be able to ever see that in the Arabic language. Like, okay, there's like 2 L's in there. Maybe. Okay, I do see like a similarity in the L's, I think. But I might just be tripping balls. Can Kaskin has, have you never donated for any items ever? No, I have never, but the thing is, let me see if I can show you guys this without leaking all my private information. Because we do still have a minute before the raid starts, so... I'll show you a nice little gearing trick, right? Ah, Warmane Authenticator. Just give me 1 minute here. Okay, so if I show my history right here, let me see if I can... Okay, so... No, it would show my IP address. Hold up, I'll need to like snip it. Snipping tool. This is some professional editing tool, by the way. Like, this thing is amazing. Snipping tool, love it. It's gonna look kind of weird for you guys right now, but that's fine. Just need to snip it. There we go. Save that on my desktop real quick. Snip it. Okay, so if you have a lot of gold, what you can do... Oh, what? That's not what I wanted. What you can do is go ahead and turn that gold into coins. Where did my snippet go? Ah, whatever. I have a better idea to show you guys. Now, hopefully this doesn't, like, fuck over me, but okay, take a look at this. Just show it, like, right here. So you see all of that. You see the description is the gold that I sold and the coins that I got. So, yeah. If you're smart about it, you don't have to get every single piece of gear inside of ICC. Now, it's fun to do it, but you know, you don't have to do it. Okay, let's check some of the comments. Luka Stojanovic says daily quest. Yeah, daily quests do give kind of a lot of money. LS and AS look similar in a way. I don't know what LS and AS is. I'm sorry, Collins. Oh, L's and A's, right. Yeah, that's what I was trying to spot in Arabic. Yeah, I'm sure that, like, of course, their influence would, like, you know, they would influence each other's thing the same way that Europe has. Like, when you boil it down, Latin is really the thing that started it in us. You can notice Latin in, like, every European language. Or I'm not sure, maybe there was something before Latin. That's as far as my knowledge goes, at least. But yeah, this double click thing, Right here, it is so freaking noticeable. It happens so often. Lucas Stojanovic says, I don't have premiums, that's how I can't sell golds. Yeah, you gotta try hard, man. But the real problem is how to get gold. Yeah. Like I said, for me, I just sell these emblems of frost. But that's not what everyone can do. So it's hard for me also to make a video on how do I get people to have gold. You know, because it needs to be for everyone. So you gotta give it like a lot of thought, and you can't just say like, get mining, get skinning. It's a good idea, but it's not enough. Hey, thanks for the cheers in the whisper, Rager. Alright, like... Okay, yeah, Leor, thanks for the warning earlier on your mage. I missed it accidentally, but yeah, we are about to get started here, guys. The last person is gonna get summoned in just a second here. Let's help them out. And we'll be playing Boomkin. It is, you know, quite the normal spec indeed. The only thing that's weird is this, but if you're a professional Boomkin, you should take this one point out as well. Yeah, well, anyway, let's get this all set up. Because we're gonna try to go hard, you know. I think I can definitely say that I am amongst the better druids in Asperity. Like, you know, I'm up there as the druid, as one of the better druids. I'm not gonna say I'm the best because RNG, you know, there's a certain amount of skill that you can put into a class. There's always gonna be that RNG. And druids have quite some heavy RNG. If you don't get your Starfire proc, your Lunar proc, until like the 10th Wrath, your DPS is gone. So, yeah, there's always going to be a lot of RNG in a druid involved, but it should be fun. Like, even with that RNG, I still think druid is a lot of fun. I still enjoy it a lot. Okay, so I did miss a few questions here. Or did I? I feel like I missed a question, but I don't know. Let's see, I can't see it right now even, so it's fine. Amir asks, do you know Funky, Abi? Yeah, I knew Funky from a very long time. I never liked the guy. And let's just keep it at that. Like, I don't hate him, for sure. It's just whenever I've raided with him, he doesn't seem like a team player. Yeah, like that's enough of that. Because, you know, I don't want to start, like, some Reddit war, so let's not. Lear Zakken says, let's hope we see your name at the meter. I'll try my best, man. I'm gonna keep my Starfall for just... no. I'm just gonna burst. The spikes will melt. Sudi Slim says, I am Shaman, can be top DPS in ICC. I want to make a Shaman alt. You can be top DPS in ICC as a Shaman, but not in a good group. If you are really good at Shaman, you can top DPS in Pugs, for sure. In a normal guild, you can top DPS, probably. But in a heroic guild, in an endgame guild, such as Asperity, there are just simply classes that are going to outperform an elemental or an enhancement. And that's fine, because you provide a lot more utility to the raid than that higher damage mage would. It's your role then to be a sport. Lukas Stojanovic says, skinning is the most profitable. Mining is almost the same, but there's a difference. Well, I figure with skinning, you can just keep on, you know, killing animals and skinning them. With mining, you need to find the ore. So probably skinning is a bit better at the end of the day. At the end of the day. Oh yeah, that's the question I missed, Sweetie Slim. I'm glad you asked it again, because now I read it, but like, that's the question I was looking for. Okay, let me see. I just got bamboozled in my whispers, but it's all good. Rosenex says skinning and mining? That's cute. I'm assuming that that was sarcasm. Leo Zakken says mentioned funky, but what about Fury? Well, like, I know a lot of people have a lot of experiences with Fury. Some might be varying, but to me, he's always just been a good guy. I haven't been in his guild. I have been in Dignity with him for a very long time. And you know, he's funny. He is. And I don't know. I honestly don't like the way that people are treating him. I think it's kind of unnecessary. Because a lot of people just shit on him for no reason. Like, why, dude? Raphael van Est is in the chat. Hey, Raphael, how you doing, man? Hope you're having a beautiful day. Or a beautiful nacht. But, the Nachtwacht, because the Rembrandt of WoTLK is right here. That's like so Dutch right there. I wouldn't even be able to explain to you guys what I said in Dutch right there, because you gotta like understand Dutch history and everything. It's deep. Strajoban says, but for Titan Steel bar on auction house it is 170 gold. Borean leather is like 50 or so. Yeah, because it's easier to get the Borean, but you could get more of it. That's kind of my point, what I meant. So yeah, of course, like Titan Steel is harder to get, so it will be worth more. But it's also harder to get. Yeah, nice to see it's going... Hold up. And nice to see that it is going well with you, Raphael. It's, yeah, I'm fine. Like, I got some energy. We're starting late, though. It took them quite a minute to set up the group today. Yeah, so let's hope that we finish it, you know, in a reasonable time. Now, the only thing that is bothering me is the double clicking. Like, right there you see that I was trying to drag, right? And when I try to drag my mouse, it just keeps on, like, clicking like that. So I'm a little bit annoyed by that, but we should be fine. I'm just gonna try to minimize my clicking. Rosenx says, skinning and mining use up a lot of time. Blacksmithing, leatherworking, you can buy the mats at a good price. You can make the items at a 3 to 4k profit from each item you sell without spending 6 hours farming. Yeah. Alright, guys, I'm gonna have to ask you to keep it in English in the chat. That way it's gonna be the most enjoyable for everyone. Now, yeah, basically just that. Like, if you wanna talk in your own language, I understand that, but, you know, like, please take it to, like, a private chat or something. Because, yeah, English, it's in chat rules. Oof, Raphael van S, please keep it in English as well. Like, right now, what I'm doing, this can't happen. Raphael, we gotta keep it in English as well. If I make some rules, I need to stand by my own rules. So, I'm sorry, Raphael, but we gotta get it in English. Oh yeah, it's fine, dude, like... this is a reputation bar at Can Kitchen. Oh. Hold up, I feel like I'm missing a part of the story as well, Raphael. So you run towards, and it runs away? And you... Oh, I'm assuming it's the dog. But is the dog fine? Did you find the dog? Thanks, Ali Jalil. I'm sorry. 2Z97, hey Abi, you know funky music? What do you think about him and his videos? I just said something about that. I never watch his videos. As a content creator, I like to stay unique as much as I can. This includes avoiding, you know, content creators similar to my stuff. I'm gonna avoid their product because I want the editing and everything. I want it to be me, because very often I'll have like a good idea. Hold up. Yeah, I got a whisper telling me to change that, but it's a trick, guys. So very often you get an ID and you think, hey, this is my ID, but it's not. It's like somewhere deep down in your thoughts, you thought it was your ID, but it's not. And I don't want that to happen. So yeah, for that reason I don't watch other WoTLK content creators stuff. We're not getting the lunar proc. Like I said earlier, this is a massive, massive problem on Boomy. Just not getting the proc. Like, where is it? Dude, there it is. 30% into the fight you get a lunar proc. Bye bye DPS. Might as well kill the spike. Yeah, that's some bad RNG right there. That is some bad RNG, but let's see. We're just gonna keep going at it. It happens. Nothing we can do really. It's some bad RNG right there. Oh lord. At least we're stacked. Melee will have a field time. Alright, here's a proper lunar. It swaps from solar to lunar. That's how it should swap all the time. Alright, this seems to be a decent Starfire spot and also a Starfall spot. Got some spikes up, they'll take some damage as well. We can hit several targets at once. Should probably get rid of this. Alright. 25%, we're gonna have to restack. Now you don't want to be moving while you're in your lunar phase, so do all your movement inside of the solar phase or when you cast a spell. Alright, pop the engineering gloves. We're just not gonna move, we have healers, it's fine. Pop the bark skin. I don't want to move right now. We've lost enough DPS to RNG, damn it. I should really move, but it's fine. Alright, so decent loot. Oh, like a burglar at your house. Did run with the dog towards the man and the man did run away. Called the police after that. They checked the house. It was a burglar. Did he steal anything or were you like just in time there? Because that's scary, dude. Man. That is something else. Like, I really hope he got nothing out of it. Because then he's like, honestly, yeah, just a failure. And that's fun. I like knowing that. You know, criminals should get punished. That's the whole point. Rosenix says, at Abby you should be overcapped on the crit. Because your procs depend on your crit. I am a little bit overcapped for sure. You see this double clicking bullshit? Oh man, I need a new mouse. I really hope it doesn't get any worse. Because if it gets any worse, we're not going to be able to play anything. I'm going to have to get my backup mouse and then I won't have these 12 buttons. You can see like a little bit of wear and tear in there as well, cum stain. Nah. Okay, so we got 2 of them pulled. I don't think that's something that's good. Like if I had Starfall, I guess, but no, it's not the case. We are topping DPS, let's pop Starfall. Hopefully we don't pull the boss. Nah, it's out of range. We're topping deeps, Leor, look! I'm doing damage. Just pass on it. It's all for the guild bank. Raphael was in time. Couple houses next to mine house. So the other houses got robbed and yours didn't? Because if that's the case, then that's still really bad. But I'm glad you got out of that without like losing anything, man. What's the world come to? 2Z97 says, yeah, you should be special on your way. From all the Warmanes streamers, you are kind of the best to me. 80% of them are toxic and noobs. Yeah, I'll just leave it at that. Thanks, man, for the cheers, but yeah, yeah, let's leave it at that. Leo Zakken, 37k Starfire, no procs. Yeah, we got that. We got that deeps. It's a fully erect thumb today. It's not like you know, like a half thumb. Nah, Boomy is a fully erect thumb. What's? It's just, you see, I'm so scared right now because if that double click shit happens and I'm near a portal, I might just accidentally click it. Because sometimes my mouse does like, it moves the camera like really weirdly. But we'll handle it, guys. Okay, there we go. Colin said, heck, no wonder why I felt like talking to myself. I don't know, Collins, where you at? Did I miss some comments again? I was using Streamlabs, but let's check the YouTube thing. We want to remove that root buff so we don't accidentally resist a Cyclone or a Fear or any other CC, you know, Chainswise Strangulate. Having resistances up, it will give you a chance to fully ignore that damage, or, you know, the Fear, whatever. You don't want that. Honestly, the Shadow Resistance aura should be removed as well. Colin says, yeah, you missed one? One? I thought you and well, Rosen were doing a little thingy together. Check. RosenX says, it's not your mouse moving the camera really weird. It happens to me also. Sometimes I right click and the mouse just whoosh. No, but it is definitely a double click issue. Like, it's apparent. It might not like cure all of the issues right now, but it is very apparent to me. Rafael Van S says, yeah, he didn't get anything, so fuck him. Yep. Trexu says, just punch the mouse with 1 million Newton force and the mouse will be perfectly fine. Let's hope so, man. Because that's what I'm gonna do. That's my preferred outcome. Okay, so we got Lunar quite early, good. This will be interesting. Alright, we're gonna pop a Bark Skin here, just because that could get really scary. We're doing good on damage so far. I'm gonna go ahead and kill him. Someone else just cycloned our cyclone target. That's another thing, right? This is not like a DPS fight necessarily. We're going to be using a lot of CC here. I don't think I can kill him. Don't think he takes ranged damage. Okay, we can do some nice AoE here, I think. Nope, they're not stacking them at all. Yeah, tanks are struggling right now quite a bit with this adherent. And I think I should have killed the other one earlier as well. Okay, get him in there. Let's just put some dots. Get the fairy fi- What? Are you fucking serious? Are you serious? Like, nobody noticed this? Like, it just walked up to like 4 or 5 people and one-shot it. I was so not ready for that to happen. They're not gonna... Oh yeah, they're not asking for combat dresses. Hold up, I gotta listen. Okay, so Rosenex says, wow, those tanks are not the greatest. Reset Knight is hilarious. Yeah, it's probably also the first time ever that they have to deal with those new ads. It is tough, man. I was struggling as well. But right now, the officers are talking about some tactics. Like, if they keep talking, maybe I can get it in here.
Fucking Bella, you're gonna kill them. All range, you'll be killing the ones that are at the sides, casting like the adherents. Okay, let's get this shit done.
So there you had it. If you're ever thinking like how to react in a situation where you get a wipe and it looks really bad, right? Like that looked really bad, honestly. He kept talking in a calm way. He was explaining what to do. It is a new tactic. That's also why he has the patience to explain it right now. Because, like, trust me, if this was something that we had to deal with like 300 days in a year, this was not something he would be so calm about. But knowing that, he keeps his tone calm. We got some death grip orders now. Let's see how it works out. Because I'm gonna tell you, it'll be a lot better. Amir says sniped. Yep, I totally got sniped. I didn't expect the aggro on that thing either. I don't think I damaged it that much. Let's check deformed. It was something like a deformed 1.1k damage. How did I take aggro that fast? Leo Zakken says rip DPS. Yeah. Rafael van S says every time you play Boomy, Kama is also there. If you've noticed that, wow. So perceptive. I did not notice it, but yeah, dude. This is a really, really good feral, I bet, because look at that transmog. Let's take a look on Marogar. Actually, let's... Yeah, 18k. Rico, the mage. 19k, let's see that ignite. 45k, gotta love it. I still pulled 15k, even with that terrible RNG at the start. So that's not completely horrible. This is Elemental Shaman. Okay, Searing Totem. You should always use Magma if the boss is standing still. Ah, that explains it. She had the Fire Elemental Totem up, so add that 2.2k to her damage. And you have 13.5, 15.5k. So in practice, she beat me actually. She was 6th. So enhancements was 6th. That's pretty good. Oh shit. Missing well fed. Oh well. Missing well fed, missing a lot. Okay. Now this is really risky. Yeah, popping bark skin. I'm just gonna kill that Darnavan before he kills me. There's one in the back as well. Resist? Resist twice! Yo, that Disco has double resist, and he has Gift of the Wild. Like, that was some bullshit. I'm killing myself. Hold up. That's not smart. How do we get rid of that thing then? Like, he's so annoying. Because no one is gonna handle him, like, I know that. Curse of Torpor. That is some bad. Alright, let's kill that thing. Like, we need to get rid of these ads. Oh, we still got Curse of Torpor. We have aggro on that, and it... Hold up, I think I found a new cheese. Where's Kama? Let me focus up here. We'll check the comments in just a moment here, guys. No spirits coming to me. I'm not popping Starfall because these guys are gonna get mind controlled. Alright, this is where we pop Starfall. I'm gonna go ahead and slow them. We have Barkskin. We have Entangling Roots. We can go fuck. Yeah, there's a little bit of a struggle right now. So check this, right? If we can survive... No. Did you guys notice that the Culted Herald, when I was having aggro, he didn't dead chill blast anyone else because I was out of range and he refused to move towards me. I feel like I just figured out a new cheese. Now, I'm not an officer, so we cannot apply it to the raid. But, yeah, let's see, 11k. It was a big mess. Affliction Warlock coming in hard today, though. Look at that. How did he do a Marugar? 14k. On a single target like that with a quick execution phase. I don't know if that's good. Okay, so the ads are a little bit different. Let me catch up to the comments and I'll talk about it. At Rosen, my old guild used to make everyone go behind the boss. That way the ads funnel towards the boss on their own and they can easily be picked up by their tanks while they still DPS the boss. That's interesting, because you can move behind her while not pulling her. I like that. It's what I used on Anubarak as well. You know, because you get the two ads coming from the side, going to the middle usually. But tunneling or funneling ads, it's basic war tactics, honestly. Closing, like shortening the amount of approach that they can give, that they can have. Yeah, Sun Tzu. Silvermere says, even that 1.1k damage is probably Thorns. Yeah, I don't know why I had aggro on that. It's really weird. Zyro Cruz says, sup, Abby? What's up, Zyro Cruz? How you doing, man? Hope you're having a wonderful night. We're having some... yeah, we're enjoying ourselves in ICC. Having a good time. I'm gonna up the officers' audio just a little bit, because I'm having a hard time hearing them, and that's not good either. Adrian Sikachu? He says, how many characters do you have? 13. Also, if that cheese works, then you could use a Holy Paladin with Righteous Fury to take aggro, because, you know, Holy Paladin spams. So if they come out and they look for an aggro, they look for a priority target to kill, right? If the Holy Paladin would have Righteous Fury up, he could just go ahead and spam cast, and they would all stand at the wall, possibly just being out of range. Possibly. They might need to get into range to attack first, though. There's a few things that that I'll have to think about when I think about that cheese. Basil Baguin says, quick question though, is Alkin Frenzy talent for Boomy PvE a good talent? I don't think so, it never happens to me. It looks good, right? Increasing your damage by 10 to 20 to probably 30%. So that's a lot of damage, but... Lear Zakken says by 13 he means best 13. Yes, in total I have 20 characters, but a few of them are just names. So, yeah. Judeman Grandster says, Abi, do ICC rep farms go to Revert or stop at 100? It's all up to you. If you want Revert or Exalted Ring, just keep farming. Amir says, what is the new tactic for the ad? I don't quite know yet. We're using death grips to pull them to the middle, but it's tough, apparently. Raphael van S says, so the totem doesn't stack with your DPS. Fire Elemental Totem is indeed... We didn't get fucking food again. Oh, we did. Good. So, the Fire Elemental Totem has a unique signature on Skada. So it records it as its own thing. If that makes any sense. Now we're killing the fuck out of this adherent. It's all good. get rid of this. I literally like reflected my own damage on this guy like 10 times in the last try. I didn't even notice it. He might get resurrected because he blew up. I'm not sure how that works. Let's keep an eye. Let's keep an eye out on it. We'll stop deeps. Okay. Resist. So yeah, that would happen, right? This fucking CC, this resist. If everyone had Gift of the Wild, you'd be resisting a whole bunch. Alright, we're gonna push it right there. I kind of forgot what phase I was in, so let's hope it's Lunar, because we got Hero. Ah yes, there we go. Come on, give me that proc. Oof, 33. We gotta get in there. Ouch, ouch, ouch. I don't think I proc those, but... There's a wipe being called again, but they're not sure about it. I think they want to continue. There's a lot of melee DPS going on right now, though. I got aggro on this thing. I'm gonna go ahead and just cyclone this. Fucking hell. They keep like cycloning my cyclone target. It's super annoying. Like you think you're done with your utility, but nope. Oh. We don't really have a tank right now. I don't have my resurrect up. Yeah, this is a 6th run for sure, guys. Now, I guess I can show you this little trick here, if I survive. So, let's see if I can survive. Okay, so check this. Shadow Melt, you come out, 0 aggro. It's an aggro reset, guys. It's amazing. However, it's not gonna save us. Let's kill Nimloth. Oh, this guy. Fuck him up. No! Alright, let's check some comments. Leo Zucken says, don't bother going Exalted, you get the stat bonus at Revert. Yeah, but I guess you could... I guess you could go ahead and get the Exalted ring. And you can put a gem in it. And it's a little bit more gear score. Kamara says, Lich King time. Yeah. I saw you clicking your ability. Which one? Because, yeah, I do click sometimes, but it's like... Okay, either my brain has to process which keybind is it, or my eyes can like flicker on the thing like really quick, like a blink, like just, and I'll know where it is and I can click it. So it's kind of a judgment call whether you want to click or not to click. Preferably not though. Judoman Grandster says, I thought the mobs stopped giving rep at some point, so that isn't the case. I don't think it is. I don't think there is a cap to the reputation that you can get from the ads. If there is though, that's probably new. But I've never experienced it. Yeah, Leo Zakken says, I also click sometimes when I spam Fireball, for example, and I want to pop a potion. That's the thing. Your fingers can be busy sometimes, and then, you know, your right hand is just like not doing anything. So might as well use it, right? Wait, is this intensity? Nice. We're racing with a core raider that I always like to race with. She's pretty good. Why you cry? Leorzakan says, yeah, look where it got me. Dying in BQL. Poor guy. People better max the reputation for the gem slot, also because it's 278. So yeah, it will help you. And the thing is, it doesn't get upgraded after that. So you have yourself like a best in slot ring, right? If you finish it. We never swapped idol either. Nice. Alright. Doing a little bit of a stretch. Now we're ready. Yeah, like last time, my Treants, they weren't even attacking either. Can we get this lunar proc though? There it is. Right after our trinkets fuck off though. There's 140k. Like if you have both your trinkets up, you're gonna be hitting 40ks. Oh, out of range. Nah. Fucking you're getting overwritten by mine, or like the other way around. Like dude, that's not helping. Okay, that's him. Like I'm here trying to chase someone else's Cyclone, it's crazy. That one is going to die. We can get a bit more damage like on this one. Uh-oh. Forgot quest, says Kamara. Oh no, we just killed Arnavan. We don't worry about the quest. Ouch! Poor guy. Hey, it popped our Lunar though. Fucking asshole. Popping our Lunar. Let's take a look here. I'm just gonna wait for the Dominate Mind with the Starfall. I guess I could have used it, but... I was a bit early on the reset. Okay. Alright, let's go for this. Because we got these boys coming in. Oh! Okay, I really need this Fnatic to... yeah. I don't know, dude. It wasn't even my main target. It's disappointing of the tank, really. Kamara says, didn't they update Lady's ads? Yeah, they're really different now. And like my job is to kill that thing, which I was doing. But then the other thing came and slapped me. And like the tank had ample time to taunt it. Now I could have like kited. But I was really expecting the tank to take it. Like I even slowed it with Typhoon, so... I tried, but yeah. Leor Zakken says, imagine Star Falling in Mind Control. Imagine Immolation Aura in Mind Control. That's the real raid wipe. It's right there in all of your melee. They get Mind Control, they just burn the cinders in seconds. Zyrocru says, Asperity also is having difficulties in Lady Deathwhisper recently. Yeah, we've had some issues with it for sure. But like 6th run, you know, it is what it is. Actually, you can completely cheese them. If you get aggro at them, like at the very start, they'll start casting. You can just walk away and they'll never cast. They'll just stand there. So if you break line of sight, they'll walk to you. Yeah, because if you keep in their line of sight, you'll just outrange them and they won't walk to you. I did it a few times. No? Well. I thought I was onto something there. Doesn't matter. Yeah. Let's go. So, like, I thought I was onto something there, but apparently something else happened than I thought actually happened. Maybe I'll just have to go back, but I think my cat's in the room. My door's open and it shouldn't be. So I think the cat infiltrated. If you randomly hear a really loud meow, it's not me. Let's have them stack them up a bit here. Put a nice little hurricane right in the middle. Even though we're not buffed right now, we're still doing some good damage. Just because of the class, really. Boomy's got solid AoE. We might as well just swap over to single target here. There's always a few like oracles and stuff that come in so late. I'm go ahead and just bop him with this. The only problem is that invoker. Okay. There's the cat, but he's far away. Leor Zakken says, I guess that's the only fun thing in a Warlock. Nah man, Warlocks are great fun. Like, we were playing Demonology yesterday, and it was fun. It was a good time. I'll take that one. Let me warm up my hands right here. We're gonna go hard on Gunship, as usual. We do have a Whisper, let's see. Alright, it's a bit confusing. I'll check chat instead, it's less confusing. Sweetie Slim says, what items do you need on this run? I don't think I need anything for Boomkin. It's best in slot. I might use something for Resto. I'm not quite sure about that one though. Raphael Van Es, do pre-force of nature, because some do have the talent. Oh, hold on. Okay, so I gotta go hard here. I'll check the chat after this. Fucking hell. I don't think I even missed any. Was she just holding on like an Inferno cannon for such a long time? Or an Inferno ball, whatever you want to call that, like a fireball. Alright, 7k behind. Okay, I'm pretty sure I got the first shot off there, but it didn't land first. That's okay. Alright, 50%. We gotta like catch up to her. Like, we're talking milliseconds. I was a bit slow on that one. Oh bitch, oh bitch, I don't have the keybound. Okay, let's just get teleported. Come on, Ida. Get fucking teleported, bitch! No! That fucking person just AFKing on top of my cannon. and me not having it fucking bound. Bullshit. Like, don't fucking AFK on top of the cannons. People get tossed away. Alright? It matters a lot. You see this bar? It's basically... Fucking hell, am I gonna get caught here by Loft House? I lost so much DPS on that rocket. Can we finish it? Please, let's finish it. Oh! Nice. Alright, let's check some comments. Rafael Vanessa says, do prefer Force of Nature because of some of the talents and some don't have. I prefer Force of Nature, yeah, if that's what you meant. Kenneth Kronstadt says, so what does a 5400 gear score tank with WoTLK heroic experience need to do to join such a raid? Probably get more gear score. Okay, so yeah, you're gonna have to get more gear. The gear requirements to join the guild are really high. Zyro Cruz said, do you mean joining heroic raid or normal? We only do heroic. Rizlak says, by the way, raiding daily and interacting with stream, doesn't it drain you by the end of the week? Well, I get migraines, so yeah, I'm fucked up. Like, when I take the headset off and I lay down in my bed, I can hear not one, but 3 kinds of rings in my head. One is a buzzing one, the other one is a sharp one right in my left ear, and the other one is just like throughout my entire frontal cortex, that's what they call it. And yeah, it hurts. But it's worth it, man. I'm enjoying this. I've never enjoyed my life as much as I'm doing it right now. Like, daily I get to look out for this, and I get to have fun, and people seemingly enjoy it, and that is what honestly just, yeah, makes it so good. Who gave us mana biscuits? What a troll. Whatever. Oh, he gave us a whole bunch even. But yeah, it's all worth it, Rizlak, for sure. Kenneth Kronstadt says, I do any. Kenneth, if you want to join a raiding guild at your gear score, you can try seeking out Enigma on the Icecrown server. Now, if you want to find them, you're gonna have to do this very specific input. Because of how they have set their guild, you'll want to /who, Enigma. They have spaces in there, so yeah, you do this and you find like no one. So I don't know how to search for them. Collins, Rosen, you gotta fix your shit, because honestly, it's so weird. But yeah, if you want a guild, check out Enigma for sure. Their raids are a lot of fun. Basil Baguhin says, why do you not go Feral Bear? I don't have the gear. Zyro Cruz says, go get gears to be in heroic. Just try to get in normals for now, because you'll never survive heroic as a tank with that gear score. Yeah, it'll be tough for sure. Yeah, hard getting into 25-man normals when people want Ruby Sanctum 25 heroic geared tanks. Yeah, you're right, Kenneth. It's something that we're gonna have to fix. Nah, I don't think we can fix the infrastructure to that extent, but it is something that I don't necessarily agree with for sure. Roberto Moretti says, as long as I know, Boomkin should go for 5/5 set. You could get heroic mark to get pants. This is actually a bit better. 5 set, it lowers your stats. That's as simple as it is. A set item will always have lower stats on them because they have that set piece going for them, right? So if I would have a 277 druid hands with the exact same shit but not the set, you would see that the hands without the set get a bit more stats. So you want to go 4/5 on like as much classes as you can. Kamara says, make a raid or join a good guild. Yeah, you need guilds, guys. That's the beauty about WoTLK. It's a team working game. It is though. Joining a guild will really help you, says Zyril Cruz. Yep. They are being really cautious, says Zyril as well, when a pug asks for a lot of gear score. Probably, and they also just don't want their raid to go wrong. And think about it in a real life situation. If you hire someone with 10 years of experience, you expect him to have some experience. If you hire someone with 3 days of experience, you can expect him not to have as much experience. So, yeah, you know, it's the only thing that we've got going for us on Warmane, the gear score thing. It's the only criteria that we use, I should say. Okay, so we still got hero up for a bit. I don't see it though. Alright, so we gotta kill these things. Oh. They just got blasted into the next dimension. How are we doing? 21k? I'll swap it over to top DPS. I just wanna see if I can maintain this DPS. It's gonna be tough. That's a lot of damage. Also, how much damage do I have on Beast? 61k. Okay, we got Beast plus Starfall. This is gonna be delicious. Okay, get them from all angles. Shadow Melt this? Uh-oh, uh-oh. Ah! Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's up with aggro, but once again, a tank could have Chains of Iced it, a tank could have taunted it, and if I would have gone crit, that would have been bad. Let's see your damage. He didn't get Typhooned. Okay, that's fine. I was being careful with the beast there because of how it was going up until now. Normally I would have just ignored that and tunneled boss, but it is 6th run. I'm being a little bit more cautious, as Zyril Cruz would say. So let's see. 16.3, not the greatest, but yeah, it's okay. Alright, we can enter. Just make sure someone else enters before you and you know it's alright. Gear score is bigger than brain kappa, says Theo Wing. No. You do not have gear score, you do not join raid, allo. Show me achievement. But sir, I've just recently joined the server. Show me the goddamn achievement. Alright, let's see. Kamara says, whenever I make a raid, I don't care about gear score, I just ask for achievement and maybe inspect them. That's a better way to do it. But at that point you need to understand that if you are someone looking for a raid, you should be like understanding that if someone's looking for an achievement specifically, then they want that kind of quality raid. You know, it's a little bit of give and take, which is the same thing with most situations, really. Like, you can make the raids with achievement. What you shouldn't do is make a 5k gear score raid with achievement. Because you can't expect people... You can't, like, expect people to... hold up. To have the achievement on 5k gear score. If you ask for achievement, though, it kind of goes without saying that you can just have 6k at that point. You know, you can kind of expect it. Waku says, what's your main character? It's Paladin, Abby, of course. Alright, so... Can we get a lunar proc? Oh man. Nice lunar procs today. Achievement and gear score isn't everything though. Some people just leech and get achievement. Yeah, that's the thing. There's no absolutes. Like, it's tough to determine these things. You just gotta go with what you think is alright. Like I said as many times when we were doing the gearing stream, I am not 6k. I cannot ask for more than I have. If you just go by that logic, I think it's fair. And you can say, yeah, I have 6k on my main, so I deserve a boost. You don't deserve shit if you think like that. I'm sorry, but that's the truth. If you, like, you need to carry that proverbial weight. Kamara says fake achievement add-on. Yes, ka-ching! That's how you do it. Diego says, oh no, a paladin. Like, I don't know what that smiley is supposed to be. Those YouTube emotes are so freaking ugly, dude. We gotta get some Pepegas in there. And some, oh! And you know that one, the We Thinking meme. Love that one. Recu says, can you make any money with your lives? I could probably do something stupid and get paid for it, yeah. Just move to America, you know. Go to some place where they allow you to do stupid things for money. Alright, so let's get a bunch of damage here. As you can see, the Starfall is just really doing a lot of damage right now, especially because when the star lands, it gives splash damage to everything around it. So if everything is stacked, that splash damage is going to be quite a lot. Right, so she is a goner. Let's kill Rupert. Die, Rupert, your second death awaits you. Warmane players depend on gear score too much instead of brains. You know, I'd say you need both. Do we go resto? I really don't want to go resto. I'll ask him. I'll ask them in whisper. Diego says, you are a good player and variety. Thanks for the cheers, man. I'll try to keep the variety up. There's a few classes you guys haven't seen yet. Alright, we get the DPS. Lior Zaken says, skip something? No way you at Lady Death. Did I skip something? Says Lior Zaken. There's no way you're at VDW. I just went for 10 minutes. You left me for 10 minutes? Ah, that can't happen. We need to get those viewer numbers up, Lior. Don't you understand? Nah, but we go to VDW and Syndragosa first. Then we backtrack. We clear this. And then we do this. And then we go to Lich King. It's the way we do it. Unless they just randomly come up with a plan to not do it. Which I don't know why. They probably have a reasoning for it though. That's just what I assume. Nah, only gear score says Gazab. Mm-hmm. Theo Wing says they go Frostwing first. You got that right, sir. Victor BG says, what are the differences on ICC 25 Heroic and ICC 25 Normal? There are a lot of small differences. For example, on Rotface you get Vile Gas, and on Vestergut you get Malleable. There are so many things that to list off. Like on Heroic, in VDW you got some other stuff going on as well, you know. It's a lot that's different. So I'm not sure if I can go ahead and just list that list off the top of my head, because I'm gonna miss a lot of things. I'm just say that there's a lot that is different. Like too many things to... Oh no, Barkskin. Too many things to explain in 5 minutes basically. In general, it's harder. There is an added mechanic in most situations. Right, that was the perfect hurricane. The duration on that was Exactly what I wanted. Let's go ahead and inner him. Now, since our range is quite low, we're just gonna chill on one side. We get a decent time at kiting these adds though. And honestly, we could always reset our aggro with Shadow Melt as a last ditch scenario. You know, to save ourselves. Kamara asks, is Lordaeron hard? Never played there. I don't have an opinion about it. Okay, so this is one of those situations where you can go ahead and just dip to the right side. Suppressors are very, very important, muchos importante, and you want to assassino them quickly. That was gonna happen. Not a good thing to do, to be honest. Those zombies should be away from the boss. Let's get some healing. Let's compensate a bit. Alright, that's enough healing. You shall not cast. I hope that I cancelled that. I think I might have, but I'm not sure. Alright, we got suppressors. Winning Abomination is always an 2 waves of suppressors. Now that Typhoon just bought us a whole lot of time. There's the suppressors. I don't like that. There's healers healing. So I'm gonna see if I can transfer the threat to me instead. Okay, there was a Frost Trap, so well played, Hunter. That's how you handle that. Just get the Frost Trap in there, they'll be slowed. DPS can handle them. But you gotta be quick about it when you got healers outside. The amount of healing they'll do, it's a lot of aggro. Alright, top deeps. Andrea Negrini says, put healing on. Show healing. Show healing the done on recount. Yeah, we can take a look here. So Puske coming in with a 7 million. As expected from the Holy Paladin, they are very strong, especially with these kind of timers being used. Resto Shamans, they're in there as well. A lot of healing for the Resto Druid actually. You know, if he matches a Resto Shaman, that's pretty good. Well done to him. And some people healing from the outside, I assume. So overall, pretty good healing. Yeah. There's not much to talk about damage on VDW. Saab says leveling is a breeze on Lordaeron. Yeah, it's times 7. Okay, we started it. Kamara says, if I play on Lordaeron and I switch to Icecrown, will it be a cakewalk? I mean, you can take a look. You know, if you don't like it, you can always just send me all your gold, give me your account, and then go back to Lordaeron. Just kidding. I think you'll enjoy it though. It's I don't know. If you like times 1, then you might just want to stick to Lordaeron. But like I've said quite a few times, difficulty can come in so many ways. It's not just like damage modifiers. If you were to do the same raid with a much lesser guild, the difficulty would be in leading them, in getting them to, you know the game to this extent. Everyone in this group is a machine. We are a well-oiled machine. They know their job, I know my job. It's 6 runs, so it's a little bit rough around the edges, right?